Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Alan Wake 2. Firstly, a proper disclaimer for this episode. I am already slightly tipsy thanks to a donation to the channel. So we're going to be hopefully taking it easy, not encountering too much in the way of dangerous taken. And yeah, I'm still really surprised that Mayor Setter was actually like a setter. It does make a lot of sense, but regardless of that, let's pull up the map and have a look at what we're planning on doing. So we have the bolt cutters to get through over at the Cavella Knights workshop. There's also this whole area down at the trailer park. I think we'll go to the trailer park first. I think that is possibly the first interesting location. We've got a couple of bits of space available in our inventory. It's impossible to prepare the shotgun ahead of time because trailer park always seems to be a kind of place that you need a shotgun. If you're going to have wild dogs, that's where they're going to be. Wow, the water really has receded. This whole area is a lot drier. I wonder whether it's worth exploring through that area. I think probably not because we've already been around and done it. I am curious about the locked door of the watery lighthouse. White House, jeez. I don't think it's one that we can push through with a screwdriver because otherwise it would have listed it already. But there might be a key somewhere that we've not been able to access. So far seems to be nice and clear. Not at all filling me with trepidation. Well, we'll do a quick save while we're here. I wonder if all the Mayor Setter signs now say... yes. So once you found them all, it at least tells you to go and get your reward of patting the good boy. Or good girl. I didn't actually check the gender of the dog. Right, bolt cutters. Nothing says FBI like breaking and entering. So what do we have in this area? Someone who's moving out. We have a door leading inside, but we've also potentially got just an outhouse that we can't really do anything with. I have questions as to why that's there around the back though, because that feels like if there's no running water in here, that's a big problem. Okay. We have a clean room for murdering. Nice, nice. Good to know that this is here, just in case we need to dispose of any FBC agents. And we have another setup. I assume Darling is responsible for this. And that just goes back out to the main area. We've opened a little cut through. Is that a wolf out there? Maybe I should close the door. Out of an abundance of caution, let's keep the wolf at bay by closing everything up. And I will definitely take extra batteries. What's that? Get light on it. Nordic mythology. Okay.
Oh, another rhyme.
Well done, Saga. We kind of saw this one coming way ahead of time. Let's have a look and see what it's about. The old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. But the deer for him was dear, and filled his life with love. So the old man who could not see had no children of his own, so he cared for a fawn not yet grown. Some kind of deer?
Think, Saga.
For the deer to him was dear, filled his life with love. Right, deer goes over here.
Sure.
Nope. Come closer. I will put you on the ground. When you're finished doing your caterpillar club impression. What's this?
Witchfinder's Station. I've been there before.
Property
Worth
of
checking
Federal
out.
Bureau of Control. Keep this container locked at all times. It's to be kept safe from the others, as well as a safe distance from the Witchfinder Station. Okay, the Witchfinder Station, we've been to that before. And we have a rustic... Are you quite finished? Can I walk through and disrupt him? Nope, he's just constantly doing his club dance of the caterpillar. Alright, let's come over here and have a look. Rustic Charm. Significantly increases the time before darkness shields regenerate. That's not bad. I still think getting more and better resources and an extra life and then having everything marked on the map is really in our benefit. So we'll keep what we've currently got. I do feel like we should go to the Witchfinder Station though. Okay. Out of here. We're going to assume there are wolves. Mostly because we can see the wolves. Maybe we just ignore them. Maybe we just ignore them and save on the ammo.
And another charm.
Wait, and another? Or is that just because we got one and it took you a while to say it? Now, I don't have my camera on so you can't see this, but my my cat Koval is currently trying to give me reaffirming kisses, and it is disrupting ever so slightly, so sorry that the camera's jumping all over the place. Okay. Shoebox. Charm comes down. Let's put it up here. Ooh, there's a lot of charms in this game. I know I said that previously, but that is a lot. Let's put one of the rocket flares away for the moment. And we're going to go up towards the Kavala Knights. Gotta keep moving. Keep moving nice and quick. I've only got one arrow, so it's not worth us having that out. We do, however, have a lot of rifle shots. I do not like that little puff of darkness right there. That is irksome. We've already read that previously. Okay, let's stick to the new stuff. Bolt cutters. Open it up. Okay, as with any new place, let's enter carefully, left wall hug, try and spot any problems before they hit. We know that there's a cult stash here. Hopefully there's no traps associated with it. Got a container by the entrance, container just ahead of us. Let's head back to the entrance just quickly. It's not the vehicle. Is it just on the other side of this? Might be something that's just bugged out slightly, because it's definitely not that. Unless it's just inside, but I wouldn't expect that either. No, okay, let's assume that's just being weird. So corner is a no-go. And in this box we have a couple of things. We've got a rocket flare and a couple of bullets. Carry on checking left. And it looks like the brothers do actually care about the resort that they're running. I mean, this is a proper maintenance area, as well as like cult headquarters with horrible, creepy underground basement. But it's not like this is just a facade for an illegal operation.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Ow!
Where'd it go?
Oh, that did not get me away from it.
I'm listening! Waiting!
Timed that badly. Okay, one problem gone.
At least they
Now
added
you.
It's growing.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
No, that was terrible timing and everything. Can we actually do the one up top? There's still a little bit more for us to get rid of. Okay, right. Healing. Big heals first. We used a good amount of ammo in that, but it felt like a smart use of the ammo. So much for taking it easy this episode. Right, so what do we got? Spare parts. Wheel by something. Cart by something. Boat by something. Okay. So. The boats are actual ring boats. Let's have a look. So from the start, how many boats have we got? One boat. Two boats. Looks like it's only two boats. Okay, next up is the rockets. One. Two. Three, four. Rockets is 4. As for the number of boats, there's a lot of them, so if we just keep tapping down, eventually we'll get the right number. Okay, this hasn't sorted out our battery problem, which is a bit of a shame, but we have still restocked a little bit. So let's hop into the mine place while it's safe. On the story, we can't do anything yet, so back to the coal stashes. Down in Watery, that finishes the Watery area. So we've still got one in Bright Falls, don't know where that one's going to be. As for the nursery rhymes...
What if I take the weird doll to the place it's not supposed to go?
Yeah!
What's the worst that can happen?
What if we do the thing that we've been told not to do? So there's still a rhyme at Watery somewhere. There's still a rhyme at Cauldron Lake. And, of course, in the dolls, we do have the doll. It's just it's not giving us a thing for it. So Witchfinder Station is going to be the place we have to go for that. For right now, though, I think we're done with Watery. Let's head to the well. See if we can gather that bit of text there. Seeing as it's close by, I'll get the shotgun out because I feel like it's slightly easier for us to work with right now. Ah, there's the container. Right, batteries. Great. 4 batteries. Amazing. That is exactly what we needed right now. Can I turn that thing off? That is just a little bit too creepy. Okay, at this well, can't gather that. Maybe no. Maybe there's nothing specific we can do at it. Does look to be on the south side though. Yeah, it's just this. It's just this, but we can't gather the information from it. All right, let's head back to the car. This is not the way to the car. Let's head back to the car, the safe route. So back through the Cavella Knights area, back to the main road, and along from there. And I think we're going to have to go to the Witchfinder Station. It is not directly moving us on with the plot, but it's moving us on with the side plot. And besides, we've got more batteries now, so what's the worst that could happen? Let's just check, make sure there's nothing else we wanted to check out. Pretty certain we've explored all the waterlogged areas previously. That was the only remaining bolt cutter section. So back to Cauldron Lake Witchfinder Station. Funny. I feel like Saga actually jogged a little faster when we had our gun out. This is a very casual jog. This isn't like I need to get somewhere. This is like I'm pretending like I'm doing exercise level jog. Okay, we're gonna go to Cauldron Lake. I wonder why there was the note saying keep this away from other dolls and keep it away from the Witchfinder Station. What has Darling been getting up to? Sounds like the alarm is going off at the FBC station. We want to go all the way up here, so we're going to go on the north side. think that's going to be actually the fastest route, maybe by the FBC station. Alley up. Check see if there's anything we can do with the alarm, but I think it was alarming before and there was nothing for us to touch. Activity detected. Altered world event. Event in progress at Cauldron Lake. Okay. I hadn't noticed that before. It's good that the station can detect it. At the very least, we know that the technology is doing its job. Not convinced that that necessarily makes them more equipped to deal with situations, but that very much depends on what artifacts they're going to use. Okay, we need to swing around to the right here. I remember the woods have got wolves and stuff in. Okay, so we actually want to hang more to the right. Carry straight-ish forwards down this one. Yeah. It's going in the right direction. Shotgun is the best defense against wolves and shenanigans. I might pop into that little hut up there just to save locally in case we're nearby. In case we die nearby, I should say. Right, question. Have we got everything in this area? It looks like it. You know what? For the three of them, I'm kind of tempted to get one of those explosives. Ow. Not too bad. Woo! Almost got me. Where are you hiding? Ah, such dodging. I know he had darkness protection at that point, but I don't mind too much. We got our bullets back. Let's open this up with the screwdriver. And it only took us a battery to be safe. And we've actually got another arrow. Now let's just hop in and drop a couple of things off, and then we'll come back. Right, what did we get? So we've got lots of batteries. We got a flashbang that we don't need right now. We've got another rocket flare. There is one flare in that box, so we'll do that. We'll pull the health back across and we'll use that right away. That feels like a good plan. That sorts us out quite nicely, and there is still another container over here that we can open up. Couple of shotgun shells. Worth us popping back and doing a quick save before we head to the Witchfinder station. So we'll just stick our head in here. Two spaces is plenty, but let's have 3 because I'm not going to use 3 rocket flares. Firstly, I'd need to remember to actually have them equipped and out and ready to go. Let's get the old shotgun out. I think we'll go up the main path. Maybe I should get the rocket flares out. If we're moving into a thing that says don't do it, there is always the chance that it's oh, there's bits dotted around. Okay. Our hero, the faraway father, still kept an eye. Let's look to see if there's other areas. Right, the sun is over here. Mother and hatchling tried to survive. Let's check upstairs. Mother and hatchling tried to survive. So, Mother and hatchling tried to survive. Tricky Witch opened a way into the dark lake. So, Witch opened a way into the dark lake. Okay. So maybe the maiden with the light. The little duck here. I don't think the tree's involved at all. Ah, the wave there. Right, let's go get the monster from the boat. Or did I already grab the monster from the boat? I already grabbed it. Away from the sun that would make her blind to all that she could see. I think I'm going to need to experiment with this a little bit. Do we put the hero in the lake? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That's annoying. Wait, no. The father still needs to be... The father still needs to be down here. Because we have a hero doll separately. Yeah, that is the mother, so that's accurate. So let's try the maiden down at the sun. Okay, so I think it's witch in here and the hero in one of the others. So monster here. So what's a bold step take? It's the against all caution. Oh, on our hero, the far away father still kept an eye. So maybe it's the hero here. Okay, I'm going to play with this for quite a bit, so I'll be back in a moment. I've gone through a whole bunch of iterations, and this is tricky. So I've got the child in here as the hatchling. I've got the trickster in here as the witch. And I've got the father down here. Loving mother. Maybe mother on the heart. And it told the hero... sorry, it told them not to step into the light, but the hero did a step take. Maybe... So got father there. We've got no one on the lake. Sorry, no one on the boat. Got the hero in there. Let's just make sure... Oh, no, I meant to put the trickster here. Rather than the monster. No, this should probably be the hatchling, the child. So the father... Yeah, this should be the the loving mother. And this should be the hero. Let's just make sure we've not got something excessive in a place we shouldn't have it. I put the moose down instead of the trickster. That's what my problem is.
What the? Who is this? How do you know I'm here?
I've been monitoring your incessant tampering with my project.
Oh, darling!
You have made some advantageous progress, however.
Which project? Well, we know
What
which project.
What project? So you've just been playing around with my test arrangements with absolutely no understanding of their function. The hubris.
Actually, this is one of the
Indeed.
assistants, isn't it?
Your interference with my research has come to its conclusion, and I'm interested to see the results. The trick, I believe, is in the manifestation of the nursery rhymes, art becoming reality, the doorway being revealed, and or perhaps even someone entering it.
Entering it gets
Get
the
to the point.
point.
Meddlesome and rude, I see. The point is that by your unwanted actions, you may have opened the way. And now I'll get to observe what exactly occurs when a subject crosses the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, that's not right. What is that? Do you see?
What? Hello? Hey, are you there?
Oh,
Sounds like this person got more than they bargained for. Ugh, this stuff again. There's something else in here too.
let's burn that off. What have we got?
This will be handy.
An extra charm slot. Oh, that is definitely handy. Right, let's pick up all the dolls again. Blimey. I guess that research assistant is probably not going to be heard from ever again for the rest of their life. I think that's all of them. Just have a double check downstairs to make sure. Got you from in here, got you from in here. Yeah, I think we're all good. So an extra slot on the charm bracelet. I was not expecting that. Okay, from here, we should probably head back to the private cabin, to the break room. We should really head all the way back to the car. Let's start off this way. We'll do the quick save nearby, and then we'll try and do the run without getting eaten by wolves. It does appear to be rather quiet though, so maybe we're going to be safe regardless. Well, what do we want? An extra charge on the flashlight? Another death save? Probably not necessary. Maybe just the hammer. Maybe just the hammer to stagger enemies a little bit more and give us just that little advantage now and then. Okay, let's head back up towards the car. And we'll be ready to move on back to Bright Falls, back to the main plot. In fact, when we get back to the car, we'll do our mind space, because I think the area around the car is probably safe. And we want to do a right wall hug as we come up here, because there is a slight turning off to the right. We need to go forwards, then left up away from them. Past this, and hang a right, and hang a right again up the staircase. Sort of remembering my way around these parts. Is this too far? Have I gone too far? I've gone too far.
I need to head back.
Only the tiniest bit too far. Literally right here. There we go. Okay, back up to relative safety. It's almost light up here. Cut through to get to the parking right here. Lovely. And right back where we started from. Okay, mine place. So, on to the nursery rhymes. Rhyme found inside the Cauldron Lake cabin. That finishes off the Cauldron Lake caverns. Father Doll. That finishes off
cute
those.
you look at them.
And the rhyme in the watery one. And Dr. Campbell thought that the experiment would send
There's a
me to
lesson
the
here.
dark place.
Probably something about hubris.
He was sent instead.
Man in lab coat messes around and finds out. Called it.
Did you? It's a little bit reductive, but an FPC researcher was working with nursery rhymes to create a gateway to the dark place. The experiment was a success, but not in the way he hoped. That's a fair reflection. Messes around and finds out. I think that's a little bit unfair. Right, well, with that, we are out of time for this episode. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Alan Wake 2, where we'll be picking up in Bright Falls. See you soon.